Always shredded, always ripped. So look, I'm gonna ask you about your dating preferences. What's good, my G? Looking like the motherfucking Russian mafia in this bitch, man. Ladies, what is your preference? What are the most attractive women in your opinion? Let me interview this tall motherfucker right here. Hey, yo, what's good? You prefer women that are white, black, Indian, Asian, Latina? What is your preference? What's your preference? White girls, Spanish girls, black girls, Asian? What you like? Indian?
Spanish all day. Those
Yeah.
Latinas, man. It's a wrap.
Yeah, but you can't just be Spain Spanish. You got to give me a particular one. Cuban, Venezuelan, Colombian. What's the
I got
best?
a little thing right now, and she Cuban, so gotta go with Cuban.
White girls, black girls, Spanish, Asian. What's your favorite?
Right.
When it comes to the ladies, you prefer white girls, black girls, Indian girls, Asian girls, Spanish? Tell me.
Pretty girls. I had them all.
That's a good goddamn answer.
I like the Asian and Latin
Okay.
and the light skins.
Okay, what about you, my brother?
I gotta hit you with the Latinos, Cubans, and you know what I'm saying, light skins. That's what I go for. Blue eyes. Blue eyes.
You know the dark skinned sister's gonna be mad at you.
Man, I really don't have no favorite, bro. As long as she got some heart, some morals, and walks with God, that's all I care about, man.
I'm open to any, but eventually to settle down, probably be Indian.
Okay, wait, I'm assuming you're Indian.
That's correct, probably, yeah.
Exactly.
It's not about cooperation, it's about how do you build the future together, right? How do you have children, how do you have a family? I feel like if you're part of the same culture, it makes things easier.
Indians, for some reason, they survived the colonizing of the English.
Really, I can't even discriminate though.
I
you know.
don't discriminate, most definitely. You know, you're beautiful. That's
Like almost every Indian guy I've ever spoken to, they've all said that they are going to marry an Indian
But
woman.
I don't, all girls, I'm attracted to all girls, especially Miami Beach over here.
Does body count matter?
For me or for the woman?
Not your body count. I'm talking about the female.
Yeah. I would say yeah, of course. I mean, you don't want them to be up there crazy.
Does body count matter?
For me, yeah, absolutely. Especially if I'm cuffing, yeah.
Okay, why does it matter?
It's my personal preference, my guy.
But I guess it kind of depends on the vibe. Like if you're feeling it regardless, you might overlook it. But yeah, it definitely matter. If that conversation comes up like early going, you might just hit it and be out. Like that's it.
Does the body count matter to you?
Yeah.
Not really. The past is the past, If she moves forward with me, obviously, we're going to change that game, but I can't change her past, so, I mean, history's history,
How much does her past and her body count matter to you? Let me ask if you discriminate high body count. Does a woman's body count matter? Does it matter?
It does. But you gotta have higher than 10 bodies to sleep with me.
Oh shit, hold on. This motherfucker throwing me a super curveball. All right.
It depends, because I mean, she could be in the industry, and that just makes her more seasoned, or she could be just sleeping with whoever, and that brings her quality down. So,
Well, all right, you got to explain this shit. So you want the body count to be higher?
Higher. Experience. I'd rather have a woman who's experienced.
it just depends on them bodies, what type of bodies. You know what I mean?
The quality of the bodies? Why?
I think, personally, I think it's not, it's pretty gross, high body counts in females, yeah.
Okay.
Something I
All right.
don't find attractive.
All right, what about you?
I mean, it depends on what type of position she want herself in. You know what I'm saying? How she want to deal with me. You feel me?
So basically you ain't wifing them if the body count's high.
Yeah, ain't none of that. Ain't doing none of that.
And then all these girls, they were like, yeah, I got 3, 4 body count. It's a lie anyway, so may as well tell me the truth.
It's just my personal preference.
How much is too high?
A number?
Yeah. So you got to tell me what's too high.
What's too high?
What's the deal breaker? What number is like, nah, that's too many bodies, man. You're a serial killer.
Man, I can't even tell you that. I ain't gonna lie.
How much you think is too much if you had to kind of put an estimate on it?
It depends on the age, I would say, but probably like 8 to 10.
You said they got to have a minimum of 10
10.
for you to even
Consider.
take the time for me to even see what you're working with.
Yup.
You want them to come experience. Is anything too much, or in that case, the higher the body count, the better?
That come with age. 15 a lot too.
As long as you tested and you know what you're doing, I'm cool with it.
Damn. So what about like a long-term relationship? Is it still the same formula? More is better?
Yeah. I mean, that, if we're in a relationship, it don't really matter. What your past, what you did in the past don't really matter. It just matters what you're doing in the present and the future.
Damn, I think that's some overly confident. I don't give a shit about the guys that came before me. I'm not intimidated or insecure about nothing. No, dude. That is very interesting. They say it depends on their age. Like, dudes are super logical. That's how logical we are, bro. As we get older, we get more and more rational.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They always frame it like that. Well, it depends on her age.
I don't really think it's her age that it's the maturity. I don't really care about the age.
You don't got a cutoff age? They never too old?
Nah, too old? Nah.
It's an 18-year-old girl and her number is 10, and you're like, all right, hold up.
Yeah,
Like,
you like, how many summers it took to
She's
rack
30
that up?
and she's still single. 10 ain't that bad, you know.
She could have smashed just the football team one crazy drunken night.
I'd say about like 30. If you over 30 in
Like,
a
if
little
I see
ck
you-
period, it's an issue. It's an issue. It's an issue.
Not even that. If I see you running through them back to back.
What's the cutoff age? What?
Maybe like
what,
41.
Damn, my man said 41. Where does the wall start for you? So he brought up age. I got to ask you, at what age is the wall for you? At what age is a woman past her prime?
40.
40?
Not 45. 45.
Damn, well, I said past her prime.
That's her prime.
Not undateable.
45-year-olds that's pretty young, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but was their prime earlier than 45 or 45?
Probably. I think
That's
their
what I'm
prime was
saying.
around
Prime.
19.
The wall, like this chick is too old. Yeah, like
41.
damn. All right, no, I ain't even mad at that because some of these 40-year-olds be looking finer than a motherfucker, man.
I would say probably 30, probably.
That's some baller shit. That's how you know he got options because he said 30. You see what I'm saying? My man got options.
Something like that.
He said 18, 19 is the prime.
They've been in
Yo,
prime for 30
what's the prime? What's the prime?
The prime for the women, for the ladies, I say, you mean like when they in their best?
Yeah,
When
what
they in
age
their
is the
best?
prime?
It depends. It really depends. I say,
Prime about 20.
it can be 20s for some people. If you moving fast, it can be in the 20s. You know what I'm saying? It can be in the 20s, college days. But I say like 30s.
I gotta change my answer.
Damn, y'all gotta make your mind up.
I gotta
I say
change my
like
answer.
30. And the average,
Hey, y'all both seducible. For y'all, it just depends on how good the girl look. Keep it real. Keep it real.
I'd say 25's prime. 25's prime.
Keep it real. For y'all
25
both,
is
it
when she's
depends on
at
how
her
fine
peak.
she is.
She's at her peak at 25.
I agree with 25. That's the peak. What's the cutoff age? Like, what age is too old for you? Like, what's the wall?
45 is like when she's on her way out, so she's really crazy at that.
Don't never tell a woman that though, because if she over 25, she gonna hate you and resent you forever for saying that, for being honest. I know this. I learned this the hard way.
If you post this,
Yeah, my ex never forgave me for saying that truth.
Yeah, my DMs.
And I didn't even tell her that. She saw it on my channel. Right. And don't get me wrong. We understand some women you make exceptions for because they look amazing, you know, and they might be over 30. But I see what you're saying. Rule of thumb. 30.
Rule of thumb, 30. Because my thing is when you
okay.
got them all coming in any age, like why go up there when you can get the young?
Ooh, what I've been telling y'all, man. If you can't be selective, that means you ain't got enough options, which means you're a loser to some extent. So start winning so that you got more options so you could be more selective. Out here on South Beach, and I'm strictly talking to the fellas. I want to know, does body count matter? We already know the answer to that, but I'm gonna let the horses say it out of their own mouths. Or I'll just let the men say it, because I don't know too many horses that can talk and shit. But I'm sure the horses don't care about body count.
My pocket looking like a salad. Hoes in the H, ain't got hoes in Dallas. Fucking haters, bitches, yeah, that shit my passion. Hit your bitch up, now she sliding, hit your bitch up.